Oh, hey guys. I'm just prepping for tonight's show. Since we're smack dab in the middle of the Halloween season, I figured let's perform a live seance here on Howard's Halloween Hangout. I've always wanted to communicate with the dead. It's a totally original idea no one's ever done before, right? Anyway, tonight's movie is what many would consider a real stinker. Ed Wood Jr.'s Bride of the Monster, starring Dracula himself, Bela Lugosi. I'm a fan. Let's start the show. Now I just need to figure out how to do a seance. I hope Steve Martin shows up.
Well, it sure ain't natural. I'm getting away from this lightning catcher while I still can.
Oh, you'll be soaked to the bone before you get 10 yards.
Well, I'd rather be soaked than barbecued.
It's impossible to make it to the main road.
Didn't we just see this scene? Deja vu.
You actually believe in that monster?
Well, but those papers don't say.
Oh, that's your racetrack. There's the house.
Don't look good to me.
Ah, you're just spooked.
Well, spooked to death. That place just don't look healthy.
It has been lived.
Normal to yell at each other while you're a foot apart.
It is, huh? I thought you said this place was deserted.
Well, it's supposed to be. I don't get it.
What do you want?
Let's get out of here.
We didn't think anybody lived here.
It's all his idea.
We thought maybe we'd get out of the rain. It looks like it's going to last all night.
It's pretty bad out there.
Oh, no, you can't stay.
Oh, be reasonable.
You can't stay.
We might catch pneumonia out there.
You're not welcome in my house. Go away, now. Go, go, go. Lobo. No. Just
The monster. Now do you believe in those newspaper stories?
you hear that, Lobo? You're the monster. Perhaps one day you will meet the monster.
Lobo looks like a genie, but not the kind you'd want to rub. the good old days, when every creepy house came with its own guard octopus.
Jake! Jake, I can't run anymore! We gotta keep going. That was the monster!
But I wouldn't give see a couple of cops right about now.
Come on!
Is anyone else in the mood for calamari?
You get these straps off of me. Let me loose. Do you hear me?
Lobo hears, but he cannot speak. Lobo is mute.
Because of the storm. I was afraid we're not going to have guests tonight.
Lobo! You're too rough with my patience.
Already he tires of our humble hospitality.
I said, let me out of here.
At the moment, I'm afraid it is impossible.
Who are you?
Vornov. Dr. Eric Vornov. The name will mean little to you.
These Nespresso machines are getting out of hand.
What are you doing to me? You will be soon as big as a giant. The strength of 20 men.
Or, like all the others, dead.
Turn off the switch.
Hey, buddy, I don't think you're gonna get a pulse down there.
Isn't it strange, Lobo? Our friend always returns home after his long, tiresome swim.
So apparently, one of the most important tools to communicate with the dead is a spirit board. Luckily, our cameraman Boner here happened to have one in his trunk. You know, I've never actually used one of these before, so let's see what's in this box. I know who you blew last summer. Guess that wasn't supposed to be in there, you little freak. Oh, here's this thingy. And the spirit board. These read like stereo instructions. This is gonna take a while. Let's get back to the movie while I figure this out.
What's your name?
You find out.
We will. Hey, watch that cigarette. What were you doing in the swamp?
Watch it to you.
That's enough of that, Buster.
No Tanktown jail can hold me. I'll be out of this here rat trap in 20.
You ever wondered what Norm was up to after he left Cheers every night? Well, now you know.
Take him downstairs and book him.
All right, let's go.
Let go of me, I said. You can't do that to me. Let go.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
What do you mean, where do I think I'm going? I got Captain Robbins' newspapers.
You have you? And since when you don't leave the captain's papers with me?
Since the captain told me to bring them in myself. When you read them first, you mess them up.
Hold your tongue and give me those papers. I'll have you locked up for peddling without a license.
Kelton, I got a license.
Want to bet I can make it expire all of a sudden? Here's the late editions, Captain. Look, why can't I work on this case?
Get back to your desk.
Yes, sir.
And Kelton,
Yes, sir.
I told the boy to bring the papers in himself.
Yes, sir. But if you ask me...
I didn't.
Yes, sir.
And Kelton,
Yes, sir.
where's Lieutenant Craig?
In his office, I think.
Send him in.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Come in.
Hi, Captain.
Hello, Dick. Sit down.
Thanks.
Seen today's papers?
Is there anyone who hasn't?
Well, there's the one nice thing about birds. They never cause anybody any trouble.
Birds never caused anyone trouble?
Story.
This guy doesn't know his Hitchcock.
No.
12 disappearances around this place and nothing to go on.
And nothing this time either.
I've been around that swamp so many times, I'm getting web-footed. It's been fired recently.
It's been fired several times recently. Jake Long's wife identified it a little while ago. The coat belonged to Leif McCrae, his partner. They went hunting out by Marsh Lake. Never returned.
Not much left of it.
The boys found it floating in the lake.
What about the rifle?
About a mile from the old Willow place.
All ties together.
But it doesn't prove anything.
You think there's anything in these monster stories?
Your girlfriend does.
What about you?
The police don't believe in monsters. Facts are our business. Facts and only facts, and don't you forget it.
I'm telling you, the captain isn't seeing nobody. Now, please be a good girl, Miss Lawton, and go.
Captain Robbins, will you tell this Junior G man to let me go?
Kelton,
Yes, sir?
let her go.
Just as you say, Captain.
It used to be a newspaper reporter could get information around this place.
What in the world do you mean?
Now he makes like a comic. Dick Craig, I don't put much stock in the future success of our married life if already you're holding out secrets on me. You've been dodging me all day.
She never dodges Dick.
You mean you haven't been dodging me?
No.
And all those times I called and Kelton said the line was busy, it really was.
Yes.
Okay, let's have the story on Lake Marsh and the monster.
Monster.
I thought so.
There are no such thing as monsters. This is the 20th century.
Don't count on it. Monsters, I mean.
Now, Janet,
Don't you now Janet me, and you can count our engagement off.
you don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't.
I most certainly do.
Well, then give him back the ring.
What?
If you're throwing over the marriage, give him back the ring.
Now, Chief,
Captain, give him back the rock. It's the only fair thing.
Wow.
I'd rather throw...
Don't let this dude be your marriage counselor.
Besides, we've got to leave our personal lives out of our business lives.
As it should be.
As I've been saying all along.
Dog. Now, what about the monster story?
Well, that's your own story. You wrote it and you're stuck with it. There's no such thing as monsters.
Bunk, 2 more men have vanished up at Lake Marsh. That makes 12 in 3 months. Everything points to an inhuman violence. Or do you still stick to the alligator devouring routine? You're withholding news from the public.
Janet, you may not believe this, but you've got all the story there is.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Well, nevertheless, it's the truth, except for the monster. Figment of your very vivid imagination. Why, we've got nothing more to go on than what you reported to the paper.
The figment of my imagination is something I believe, and you haven't been able to disprove it.
We've conducted every possible search. Monsters, it's fantastic. You know that. Our business is dealing in facts, evidence. Can't you see that? Men disappearing. There's plenty of quicksand out there.
Yeah, 12 went down in the same place.
Well, we're doing our best to solve it.
Maybe your best isn't good enough.
Janet!
No, I mean it. No clues. What's this? A dancing costume? And this, a pogo stick?
Well, I've got to admit those were found at the lake. But remember, they were in your own story.
No human did this.
So you say.
Well, looks like I run into a dead end around here. Okay, if you boys want to play a game of secrets, there's nothing left for me to do but take a run out to Lake Marsh myself.
Over my dead body.
That could be arranged.
Necrophilia for the win!
Bye.
She's just crazy enough to do what she says.
You know what, Captain?
What?
I think you're right.
Hi, Tilly.
Hi, Janet. Long time no see.
Tilly, do you remember a couple of years ago in the real estate section when the old Willow place out on Lake Marsh was up for sale against back taxes?
Seems to me that was around November or December of 48. Want to see the files?
Yes.
Just a minute. Here we are. October to December 48. In the top file there.
I won't be long.
Take your time. I ain't going anyplace, and...
I'm just gonna sit here doing origami.
Find what you wanted, Janet?
Yes, thanks. Sorry to leave such a mess for you.
Well, that's what I get paid for.
Be you, dear Tilly. Call the boss. Tell him I'll be gone the rest of the day. I'll report in later.
Sure thing. On something hot?
Oh, it could be. Oh, and Dick. Call him at headquarters. Break my dinner date with him. Tell him I have an ulcer or something.
Leave it to me. I fix.
Okay.
Hi, Janet.
Oh, hi, Marge.
Janet, still on the monster hunt?
What do you think?
I think the boss has been looking for you all day. Something about the police wanting those monster stories 86th. You've got the whole town in a panic.
I didn't hear you.
I said
I know what you said, but I didn't hear you.
You need to raise your voice a little louder like those guys 20 minutes ago.
Oh, hey there, and welcome to the Whiskey Morgue, where it is annual tradition that I craft a cocktail for our feature presentation. And tonight, we are watching Bride of the Monster featuring one of my favorites, Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi was one of Hollywood's true rare characters, a presence so commanding that even in Ed Wood's low-budget chaos, your eyes never really do leave him. In the movie, Lugosi plays Dr. Eric Vornoff, a mad scientist with a hypnotic stare that's kinda lifted from White Zombie, but who cares? And conducting dangerous experiments with nuclear energy. We get a Storm-Lash laboratory, a giant octopus that doesn't really work, that people kind of flail around with. It's gothic, it's campy, and it's quintessential Ed Wood. So for this pairing, we're mixing up a Boulevardier I'm calling the Mad Doctor. And I promise you, it's a lot easier to make than it is to pronounce because it really is just the Bride of a Negroni where we're swapping the gin for a whiskey. And in this case, I'm using rye whiskey, fittingly called Rare Character. And this is their limited edition release rye. Before we do that, we do need 1 ice cube. And I always have my trusting Skull Ice. Throw that in the glass. And what's easy about this one is that it's 1 part everything. So whatever you want to do, if you want to do 1 ounce, I'm going to do 1 ounce. If you want to do 2 ounces, just double it up, but it's equal parts across the board. So we're going to do 1 ounce of Rare Character. We're going to do 1 ounce of Blood Red Campari. And finally, 1 ounce of Sweet Vermouth. We're just going to give that a stir. And finally, we're going to take a slice of orange here and just kind of express that and throw that into the cocktail. Phenomenal. Like Lugosi, it's dark, dramatic, there's a bit of flair, it's dangerous if you have too many of them. And one might even say a true rare character. So here's to Bride of the Monster. Cheers and happy Halloween.
Lieutenant Craig has been working on the case a long time, Professor. I'd like him to hear what you just told me.
I should be happy to cooperate.
Oh, hello, Dick. Professor Vladimir Ostrowski, Lieutenant Craig.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
How do you do?
Professor, will you bring him up to date?
Lieutenant Craig, have you ever heard of Loch Ness?
I think so. That's a lake in Scotland, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Then perhaps you are familiar with the Loch Ness Monster.
Vaguely.
A few years ago, I was called in by the British police to investigate the appearance of a monster at Loch Ness, with the thought that it was some creature left over from a bygone age. I am considered an authority on the subject of prehistoric monsters.
Nothing like the smell of your musk in the morning.
The investigation failed to get the desired results, in that I did not see the monster myself, but others did. There are sworn statements.
Professor, Is it your theory that perhaps the Loch Ness Monster crossed the ocean and came to the swamp?
I consider that possibility extremely remote. But the cases do bear a certain similarity in that there are so many varied descriptions of this so-called monster. And I thought perhaps with my knowledge of such things, and with your permission, of course, that I might be able to shed some light on this mystery. That is the reason for my presence here.
What do you think, Dick?
Well, there's no denying we need help of some sort.
And you'll keep your findings secret for the time being?
As you will.
You don't mind a little company?
How do you mean, company?
Lieutenant Craig, at times the police can be quite useful.
I should be most happy to have Lieutenant Craig's assistance. How soon can you be ready to leave for Lake Marsh, Lieutenant Craig?
I'm ready.
Dick is always ready.
Yes, we wait until morning. There was a storm brewing when I came in, and it is so close to nightfall.
According to reports, the monster strikes only at night.
Undoubtedly true, but the preliminary investigation should take place in daylight. The night, the monster, all in good time.
Sounds logical.
Whatever you say.
Now, gentlemen, since I just arrived in town this afternoon, if you will excuse me, I should like to return to my hotel.
Certainly, sir.
Good day, Captain.
Professor.
Until morning, Lieutenant Craig.
I'll be here. Strange sort of bird. Where do I meet him?
Here, 10 o'clock.
That'll give him plenty of daylight. Well, see you later.
Got a date?
What do you think?
I'll say you don't.
I don't?
A girl from her office called in, said that Janet had a headache or some such thing.
If she's gone to Lake Marsh alone, I'll take her across my knee. If it's the last thing I do.
Well, it probably would.
Whoa, Dick! Keep the fetishes to yourself.
Strowski?
Just a hunch.
Right.
You know what they say about female drivers, never mind. Save that for later.
You are all right now, my dear.
Who are you?
I'm
Dracula!
Dr. Eric Vornov. You had a severe shock.
How did I get here?
Oh. That's not important for the moment. What you need now is rest. Rest. You will sleep. Sleep. For the lovely young lady. Sleep.
Well, here we are at the fork in the road, and like they say in all good westerns, which way to go?
Well, that's the road to the Willis place. Let's take a chance on that one.
Okay. You know, I get to hate this swamp more every time I come out here.
You just weren't born for swamp duty, Marty.
I guess you're right. I'd like to transfer to a department as far away from here as possible. The wind and the rain gives this place a gleam that just isn't natural. And the ground is alive with crawling things, crawling death.
You're right there, Marty. This swamp is a monument to death. Snakes, alligators, quicksand, all bent on one thing: destruction. Something strange about all this rain.
The lightning's been going crazy, too. Maybe it's like the papers say, all these atom bomb explosions distorted the atmosphere.
Maybe.
You know, if I were this Professor Strotsky guy, I wouldn't come out in this swamp without a guide.
You know, that's the one thing I can't figure. He comes to the office with all these monster stories, makes an appointment to come out here with us, then goes off by himself.
Are you sure he came out here?
Where else could he go? Well, let's get at it.
Car?
Yeah. There's not a trace of her.
Well, maybe after the accident, she found her way down the road and then back into town.
I've got to be sure.
Look, there's a coffee joint about 10 miles back. Let's go and check. Let's go. Okay.
Yes, that was my first instinct after discovering an abandoned car. Oh, be careful! Poison ivy!
Where did you find her car? Not a sign of her? Where's Strowski? I told you not to let him out of your sight.
Right, Captain.
I don't like the looks of things.
I think the bird is among the best actors in this film.
I'll get word to you later.
Yeah.
You look worried, Dick.
Dick is never worried.
Captain Robbins, her apartment, her office. No one has heard from her since yesterday afternoon. Captain Robbins is checking further.
Okay, but what do we do?
Orders. Find Strowski.
But first, lattes!
Get me the city desk. Hello, Jim. Yeah, about the Lawton girl. He just called me, too. Who saw her last around your office?
You doing all right there, Howard?
The stupid spirit board. I follow the instructions and I can't communicate with any ghosts. Have you ever used one of these things before?
I have not, sorry.
It's okay.
Why don't you just reach out to a medium? I'm sure they could help you talk to the spirits.
That's a great idea! I'm gonna look one up.
Well, while Howard does that, why don't I hit you fine folks with 3 fun facts about Bride of the Monster? Bride of the Monster is technically Bela Lugosi's last speaking role in a feature film. Bela's last appearance in a movie is another Ed Wood classic, Plan 9 from Outer Space, which uses recycled footage shot before his death intended for an unfinished film. The film's producer, Donald E. McCoy, was against the use of nuclear warheads. He agreed to finance Bride of the Monster only if Ed Wood would do a rewrite of the script, depicting a large explosion, which you guys will be seeing soon, as a warning to viewers and the powers that be. And last but not least, the 1994 film Ed Wood, directed by Tim Burton and starring Johnny Depp, recreates, be it exaggerated, several key scenes from Bride of the Monster and tackles some of the struggles the director had on set, including his relationship with Bela Lugosi, portrayed by Martin Landau, who won an Oscar for Best Supporting Role. I highly recommend checking out this film if you've never seen it.
Alright, I'm all set. The medium is on her way.
Cool. You'll be talking to the dead in no time.
I sure hope so. I don't want to lose my Halloween cred with the viewers at home. On that note, let's get back to the movie. You know, how does one become a medium?
I have no idea, Howard.
You'd think it would be more lucrative to be a large.
Happy Halloween, folks.
Don't be afraid of Lobo. He's as gentle as a kitten. Put the tray down here. Lobo, that is all. Get out. I said get out.
Yeah, that's how most people get their kittens to cooperate. Totally normal.
That is all. Now come, my dear. Some cream or sugar? You didn't have your breakfast yet. Now it's past noon. You must be hungry.
What happened to me?
Your automobile. An accident. Lobo brought you here to me.
What is this place and who are you?
Don't you remember I told you last night?
Did you tell me?
Yes. I'm Dr. Eric Vornov.
This is the old Willow's place.
Yes. How did you know?
I checked our real estate files. A Dr. Eric Vornoff bought the Willows place in November of 1948.
You are a newspaper reporter, huh?
Yes.
My name seems to mean much to you.
Well, actually, it wasn't your name I was interested in. Through the mysteries of Lake Marsh and the Willows place being right on the lake, I looked in the files to see what happened to it. Your name was there as a purchaser. I thought perhaps you might have heard something about the monster.
Oh, my dear Miss Lawton,
When did I tell you my name?
You didn't. But since you were unconscious, I took the liberty looking into your purse.
You must have seen my press card.
Yes, I did.
Well, since you knew the answers already, why the third degree, and who or what was that monster?
Oh, he's quite human. I discovered him in the wilderness of Tibet. He has been quite useful to me at times. But now, since your tiring experience, I think we have talked too much.
I'm not the least bit tired.
But you are tired. You are so tired.
Strange. Suddenly I do feel very tired.
Yes.
Very tired.
Very tired. Lobo, take the girl to my quarters.
Woo! Professor Strowowski. That's rank!
Dear Professor Strowski, well, it has been a very long time.
Vodunov, it is you.
You can see.
In Paris, I missed you by a month. In London, a week. At Loch Ness, by only one day. The monster of Lake Marsh sounded again like you.
Why that sudden interest in me, Professor Strowski?
Your experiments in atomic energy, of course.
So my dear country now believes in my work and that it can be a success.
Our government wants you to return, Voronov, to continue your research and experiments there, where you can have everything at your disposal. Why do you laugh? Surely this is not a laughing matter.
My dear Professor Straussky, 20 years ago, I was banned from my homeland, parted from my wife and son, never to see them again. Why? Because I suggested to use the atom elements for producing super beings, beings of unthinkable strength and size. I was classed as a madman, a charlatan, outlawed in a world of science which previously honored me as a genius. Now, here in this forsaken jungle hell, I have proven that I am all right. Now, Professor Straussky, it is no laughing matter.
Yes. Yes, indeed, it was a tragic error. But as soon as I learned how correct your findings were, always have been, I informed those in authority. Voronov, I have searched for you everywhere. Everywhere I hear stories of monsters. Now I am here, sent to bring you home.
Home? I have no home.
That boy ain't right.
Hunted. Despised. Living like an animal. The jungle is my home. That I will show the world that I can be its master. I will perfect my own race of people. A race of atomic supermen which will conquer the world.
Yes. Yes, of course. A truly great master race, such as I convinced my superiors only you could create. One with which our government can rule the world without debate.
You misunderstand me, Straussky. I don't intend to return home. My plans are for myself.
Are you mad, Voronov?
One is always considered mad. You want to discover something that others cannot grasp.
Our government ordered me to bring you back.
I'm afraid you will find it rather difficult.
You see, Voronov, I did not come alone.
Neither did I, my dear Straussky. Bring him along, Lobo. Hurry!
You may kill me, but others will come.
Silence!
You'll never get away with it, Voronov. Voronov, no! No, no!
Now, Professor Straussky.
You're lucky I didn't throw you in the other room with the killer tadpoles.
Of my genius. The lynched monster of Lake March.
Your country offers fame and fortune for my return, but my price is so much more great. You will disappear, Professor Straussky, just as all the others have disappeared.
Rental car. Think it's the one Straussky used?
I'd make book it is.
The most worthless cops ever. All these guys do is find abandoned cars.
I'll go through the swamp to the old Willows place.
Okay. Oh, here. Better take this with you.
Right. Oh, Marty.
Yeah.
If you see anything suspicious, you know where I am.
Trouble is, everything in this swamp is suspicious.
What can I do for you, sir?
Captain Robbins. Homicide.
Why, Captain, I haven't murdered anyone in a month of Sundays.
Did Janet Lawton stop by here late yesterday afternoon?
Oh, just like a policeman. No sense of humor. Yes, she stopped by late in the afternoon.
Remember the time?
Well, not to the second. She came in around 2 and left around 3:30. Then again, that isn't so late, is it?
What'd she want?
She was looking for information.
That I'm sure of. Do you happen to know what that information was?
Well, sure.
Well?
Well, what?
Must we play games?
I didn't know we were.
What was Miss Lawton looking for in the files?
Oh, well, why didn't you ask that in the first place instead of all your chit-chat? She was looking over the real estate files in October, November, and December of 1948. In particular, the sale of the old Willows place out on Lake Marsh.
Did she find what she was looking for?
Well, I guess she did. At least she found the sales notice. I saw it myself after she rushed out. She left the paper open at the November 26th date. Want to see it?
Why, very much.
Well, it's right up there. I haven't had time to put it back yet.
Yeah, Dr. Eric Varnoff.
Give me all you have on him. I'll hang on.
Regular or decaf?
Now we're ready for the girl.
Dear, lovely.
Dr. Vornoff has all this scientific equipment and can't invest in locks for his front door?
Strap her to the table. Do as I command you. I teach you to disobey. You will obey. Get her in. Get her in. I command you.
Sick headshots, Bella.
I didn't know you guys are recording this. What is this, for the YouTube? How many followers you got? Like 50,000 followers? Got 100,000 followers? What, 50K? How many followers you got?
Around 25? We're doing big things.
25K? That's pretty good.
No, 25. Alright guys, this is Sylvia the Medium. Welcome to the show, Sylvia the Medium.
Thank you, Howard. You can just call me Sylvia. And I love the costume, by the way.
Costume?
So, Howard, are you trying to contact someone in particular?
At this point, I just want to talk to anyone on the other side. I've tried this stupid spirit board, I've lit candles, I've watched tutorials, and nothing.
Well, so what's going on? Are you, skeptic?
Oh no, trust me, I'm a believer.
Right, because, the spirit world is very intuitive. It can feel your energy. And it's not really all about the incantations and your spirit board, your knickknacks and paraphernalia. It's more about what's in here.
Whoa, that's deep.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, so let's try to communicate with someone who used to reside here in the past, yeah? Alright, let's hold hands. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with Howard? Please speak now. sometimes, you gotta give them a little nudge, get their attention.
These ghosts are so stubborn.
Once again, is there anyone on the other side who would like to communicate with Howard? Please answer us.
Hello?
Howard, we made contact. Ask the spirit a question.
Do you like candy corn?
Howard, you know the answer to that is yes.
This is incredible. This must be someone from your past who's crossed over. Ask another question.
What's my purpose in life?
I don't know. Probably to host Halloween specials and horror movies for Haunted Hangover?
I think I'm losing contact. Quick, ask one last question.
What's the best cure for a hangover?
More booze.
I think I've lost contact. Its spirit's gone.
Oh, yeah? Say hi, Sam.
Hi.
Hello?
Sam, Sylvia, Sam.
Nice to meet you, Sylvia. I hope I wasn't interrupting anything too important.
Oh, no. It's fine. What's up?
Well, I just wanted to wish you and everyone watching a happy Halloween.
All right. I guess let's get back to the movie then. Sylvia, thank you for trying to help. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Just don't forget to Venmo me, huh? One last thing. How is it that Sam's head is inside a crystal ball?
Oh, that is a long story. Sam, I'll let you take this one.
Get the equipment ready. Hurt just for a moment. But then you will emerge a woman of super strength and beauty. The bride of the atom.
Guess that was the title of the sequel we never got.
My paper knows where I am. You can't hurt me and get away with it.
As soon as my experiments are completed, no one can ever touch me. I will make the law. Either way, whether I succeed or fail, it will not hurt you very long.
Let me go! Let me go!
You heard what you said.
Who are you?
Dick, duh!
Now turn her loose and make it fast.
You have the advantage for the moment.
Stop talking and turn her loose.
Take him out quickly.
Dick's gone limp. That's never good.
Where's Lieutenant Craig? We found Strotsky's car down the road. The lieutenant took off through the swamp, sent me down here to the beach to wait for him.
Where was he heading?
Old Willow's place.
Kelton?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is your first time out. Don't mess up the operation.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Martin, you stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
I'm sure my experiments on the young lady will interest you.
I'll live to see you hang.
There are much more important things to attend. I hope the straps are not too cutting. Such lovely skin should not be marred.
Jan.
Jan, get me the gun.
Cappuccino.
I've got to stop him.
You can't. He'll kill you.
He will anyway. Stay here. Turn that thing off.
Kelton, you station yourself here. You men surround the house. Martin, you come with me.
All right, Captain. Ready?
Right.
Oh, look, it's the script. What's our next scene? Good God, that was a slobber knocker.
Look, the place is on fire. Let's get out of here before we get roasted.
Captain, look! What do you suppose that was?
Well, whatever it is, get it. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Dick.
Everyone likes when Dick comes. Alright. That was my last one.
No, don't shoot! My hit Jan. Let's go.
Marty, Joe, give me a gun.
Why even bother with that shirt at this point?
No! Now get on up over that ledge. Get up over on top of him.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Oh, stop the chatter and get in action. Now he's clear. Give it to him.
psychologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Somebody ask George Costanza.
He tampered in God's domain.
I waited 72 minutes and there was no father of the bride of the monster? Alright, that was Bride of the Monster. What a flick. I'm sorry that I couldn't properly perform a seance and we didn't get to communicate with any ghosts here tonight. Hopefully it didn't ruin your evening as much as it ruined mine. There's always next year. Anyway, I'm gonna go sort through some candy and maybe order a pizza. And from all of us here at Haunted Hangover, we wish you a very safe and happy Halloween. If there's one person I can communicate with, it's the Pizza Man.
Le voci tornano al vento. Ombre antiche, ascoltate la mia voce. Che guida le voci, spezza le catene. Pessimismo dell'intelligenza, ottimismo della volontà. Catene di silenzio, spezzatevi stanotte. Le voci tornano al vento.